Have you ever tasted something so amazing you wondered how it was even possible? Maybe it was the perfect juicy burger, a strawberry that tasted like summer, or a chocolate that melted in just the right way. For most of human history, creating these perfect flavors was a kind of magic. It relied on the intuition of chefs, farmers, and a lot of luck. But what if we could understand flavor itself? What if we could know exactly why a tomato tastes so good, and then use that knowledge like a recipe to create new, incredible tastes from scratch? Or to make delicious food that's also better for our planet? Welcome to Boson Buzz. I'm Monty Molecule, and today, we're stepping into a delicious new world of discovery. We're meeting the modern wizards of taste, the flavor architects. Our story doesn't start in a fancy kitchen, but in a place you might not expect. A food scientist's lab facing a big, juicy problem. Imagine a company that wants to make the best plant-based burger in the world. They don't just want it to look like meat. They want it to taste and smell and feel like a perfect, sizzling burger when you take a bite. They want that satisfying crunch of the seared outside and the juicy, tender inside. The old way to do this was long and uncertain. Cooks would mix beans, grains, and oils, taste test for months, and hope they got close. It was slow, expensive, and the result was often just okay. It was missing that special something, that yum factor you can't quite describe. They needed a map of flavor itself. This is where the flavor architect gets to work. Their first tool isn't a frying pan. It's something called a gas chromatograph. It sounds complicated, but think of it as a super smell detective. When you cook a real beef burger, hundreds of tiny, invisible molecules drift into the air. These are the smells of sizzling fat, roasted meat, and caramelized edges. This amazing machine can take a single sniff of that burger air and separate it into every single one of those tiny smell molecules. It shows the exact recipe of the aroma, like splitting sunlight into a rainbow of colors. But knowing the smell is only half the battle. The real magic is the full flavor, the mix of taste, smell, and texture in your mouth. To understand this, the flavor architect uses a sensor like a tiny artificial tongue. It can taste sweet, salty, or savory, and feel if food is creamy or chewy. Now the architect has a complete map of the perfect burger. Their mission? To build this flavor using only plants. They become ingredient detectives, finding plant molecules to match each note on their map. A special machine then combines them precisely. This same power can fix a common problem: beautiful fruit that tastes like nothing. Flavor architects can find the flavor fingerprint of a perfect strawberry. With this, farmers can use simple sensors in their fields. These sensors tell them the exact moment their fruit has reached perfect flavor, not just the right color. This means every strawberry in the store could taste amazing. We could also grow tastier fruits that are better for the environment, because we know what to aim for in the plant's growth. Sometimes the goal is to invent something new for our health. Imagine a world where we need to eat less sugar, but we all still love sweet things. Flavor architects are like locksmiths designing new keys. They design new molecules that are the perfect shape to fit into our sweet taste bud locks, making our brain scream sweet, even though there's no actual sugar there. They can make a zero-sugar soda taste just as sweet and fizzy as the original, helping people stay healthier. They can also create comforting, familiar flavors for the foods of the future. As we look for new, sustainable foods like algae, insects, or lab-grown meats, the taste might be strange or bland at first. The flavor architect's important job is to design delicious, familiar flavors for these new foods, so people actually want to eat them. They could make a crunchy cracker made from crickets taste like smoky barbecue chips, or a protein drink from bright green algae taste like a cool tropical pineapple smoothie. Let's see our flavor architects in action. In one lab, a scientist places a single, perfect blueberry into a small machine. The machine gently crushes it and analyzes the vapor. On a screen, a graph appears, showing colorful spikes for sweet, tangy, and floral. This is the blueberry's unique flavor fingerprint. In another part of the lab, a different team is testing their new plant-based chicken. A person takes a bite, and as they chew, they wear a special, lightweight headset. This isn't for sound, it measures the tiny muscle movements in their jaw and face, seeing how hard they chew and if they smile. At the same time, they press buttons on a screen to describe what they taste. This combines the machine's artificial tongue data with real human pleasure, making sure the final product isn't just scientifically perfect, but actually a joy to eat. The future designed by flavor architects is one of delicious abundance and less waste. Imagine walking into a grocery store where every single piece of produce is guaranteed to be bursting with flavor, so you never have a disappointing meal. Imagine getting a personalized nutrition shake that tastes exactly like your favorite chocolate milkshake or strawberry smoothie, but is packed with everything your body needs. Imagine astronauts on a long mission to Mars growing sustainable algae and turning it into a pizza that tastes like it came from their favorite Earth restaurant. a delicious taste of home that boosts their mood millions of miles away. This technology is about more than just tasty food. It's about using our deep understanding of pleasure to solve big problems, making healthy food irresistible, reducing waste from bland produce that gets thrown away, and helping us embrace new, planet-friendly foods with a smile. It turns the simple, everyday act of eating into a reliable source of joy and discovery. So, the next time you experience a truly delicious bite, think about the incredible, invisible world of molecules and senses that created that wonderful moment. The Flavor Architect shows us that taste isn't just magic. It's a beautiful science we are learning to speak. And by understanding its language, we can build a future that's both sustainable and deeply satisfying for everyone. If you're hungry for more discoveries like this, please take a second to like and subscribe to Boson Buzz. Until next time, have a safe and curious week.